Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now today, we had a bunch of suggestions in this one comment from the last Mad Rose video. Last time we watched Type Mad Rose and let autocorrect finish the sentence. Now I'm just gonna move on to the next one. The next one is people's weirdest dreams about me, Mad Rose, or involving me, Mad Rose. I'm guessing this is the title. There wasn't really another video with a similar title, and apparently it's part 2 of weirdest dreams. But hey, I guess we'll start with the second part. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be okay. If it's good, we can just go back and watch the first one. Anyway, as always, link to the description is link to the video is down in the description. As always, show Matt some love. Thank you very much for the suggestion, and let's get going. Let's see what we can expect here.
I thought I'd run a part 2 to the video I did on weird dreams, as I am a sophisticated and not insipid man, and after all, dreams are messages from the deep. But a part 2 with a vain twist. Now, it's important
Dreams
to
are
note
very
at no
weird.
point did I ask for your dreams I starred in, because people would just make them up to get featured. Instead, these are
I can
simply
imagine
tweets
that.
and comments that have organically trickled in over the past couple years. So let's see what your collective subconscious makes of me. I had this dream last night that Matt was working on a new video and asking for submissions, and when I sent one in, he messaged me like, this is garbage and not funny. You're cringe.
Very accurate, law accurate right there. Like what I'm asking myself is, there's no way to verify that, right? They're just telling you, oh yeah, you know what? That's what I dreamed last night. Okay, either I believe it and take your word for it, or not. Like there's no way to verify that.
Skull emoji. I had a dream that I went into an arcade and I went on a Pac-Man machine and I kept dying. I'm actually a decent at Pac-Man in real life. And then Rose Matt suddenly came over and beat the game completely and looked at me and said in an incredibly deep voice, I am the man that packs. A couple nights ago I had
Okay. I mean, finishing Pac-Man is kind of a move of dominance, you know?
voice.
So
I am the man that packs. A couple nights ago, I had a dream where you, as in Matt Rose, came to my school and forced me to eat horse meat. Bloody hell.
what?
Like meat made out of horses. Well, yeah, I got that. Last night in my dream, Matt Rose DM'd me the word Borealis and nothing else. Dreamt that Matt Rose uploaded a video where he read the internet's lion stories. This Reddit has gone as far as to
What lion stories? Who wants to watch that? What?
mock up what that would look like. There you go, it's Matt Rose, your craziest lion stories. The example given, I just saw a lion jump on top of a car.
Yes. Quality content right there. No, like for real. What kind of lion stories would people have to share? Or what could they share? What experiences with lions or involving lions could they share? Like, I saw a lion at the zoo. The end. Like, what? Unless you're like from, I don't know, Africa, and they're your neighbors for some reason, but I don't think people would have many lion stories to share. At all.
I had a dream, and right before it ended, I had you, Matt Rose, mumble something about bees. I think of it every explain now. Had a dream that Rose Matt was following me like a weeping
Why would you
angel,
think of
and
that?
when he got close to me, he didn't kill me. He just started to read out the Iliad and the Odyssey until I ran away while staring at him. I now live in fear. Man, I had a dream about you last night! I dreamt that you, Boris Johnson, and Damon Albarn were all on the Great British Bake Off. I had a dream about Rose Matt where I was in City 17
Random,
and
okay.
he was there. Suddenly, I went into his body. We ended up in a place called the Abacadabra Room. I then started yelling at nothing before suddenly appearing on a hospital bed being quickly wheeled around by nurses. I had a dream where Matt owned a restaurant in the middle of nowhere. Woke up right before I got my food. I'm still pissed about it. I just had a dream about Matt just...
He owned a restaurant in the middle of nowhere, woke up right before I got my food. Ooh. That's like so typical of dreams. They're either dog shit the entirety, or if they're decent, the moment they start to get to pick up or get good, that's when they end. It's like the brain knows, oh, you're enjoying this? Well, guess what? It's over.
saying rectal bones, and then it was over. Watched this vid before I fell asleep, dreamed about Matt standing there holding all my homemade bread in a massive toaster, then toasting it. Matt, how dare you, analog sad face emoji. It's not meant to be toasted, analog sad face emoji with double chins. Bizarrely, not even the first time I've been dreamt of toasting bread without that.
What? What's this fear of you people? That some random guy is gonna come over to you and toast your bread. What?
Bread holders consent. Sometimes I nap, and I had a dream where Rose Matt and I swapped cats. Had a dream that I was cuddling Rose Matt's cat. I had a dream that I was in a plane crash, and Rose Matt's cat was the pilot. Nobody. Me having a dream that Rose Matt was Swedish. Scroll. I had a dream last night about randomly running into and hugging my nan. Then I suddenly heard Rose Matt's voice shout, "Skull emoji!" and I pulled away to see her fall to a pile of bones.
Okay. That ended a little dark. Pulled away to see her fall to a pile of bones. What? Wow. Out of nowhere.
Jesus Christ, mate. Fell asleep
watching
a
for
playlist
real.
of Rose Matt's videos and wound up having an extremely real and vivid dream of him reading Twitter posts in a school auditorium. Every time he said, "Skull emoji!" the auditorium would noticeably fall apart more and more. I had a dream that 5 identical Rose Matts were interviewing me, and the most important question was, "Hi, thanks for coming in, yeah? Can you give us your best vocal skull emoji?" And 3 out of the 5 turned their chairs around in dismay. I have a real interview tomorrow.
What? That's so fucking random. It's also quite funny and interesting that these people actually remembered their dreams and not just completely forgot about it the moment they woke up. Like, it must be so etched into their brain, this experience seeing Matt Rose in their dreams, that they cannot forget about it.
Flush face emoji, flush face emoji, flush face emoji, flush face emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji. Matt was in my dream, but his name was Chester and he was a Buddhist. In my dream, you were dressed up as Steve Bonnet from Our Flag Means Death, sitting on a lawn chair in the middle of a busy park. I actually had a dream that you were an airplane. I asked for these submissions on my Twitter and Discord the other day, by the way. I didn't sit making all these myself.
That doesn't really make it much better. Oh, no!
Flying towards me while shouting, "I hate Furbies!" I just had a dream at 3 a.m. that Rose Matt broke into my house through the closet for some reason and started releasing an army of Furbies to attack me and started giving birth to more of them every time I fight back or move. Somehow I found myself holding some long centipede Furby shotgun and it sharted meatballs at them. My eye emoji had a dream.
Huh? Imagine Imagine you are a therapist, and this person right here tells you about their dreams, and this is what comes out. What's your reaction to that? I dreamed I dreamed I was giving birth to Furbies. Bruh, what? What the
Dream
fuck?
last night that Rose Matt came into my house and made me eat Sprite's lasagna.
Huh? Wait, did he actually?
Before pushing me down the stairs.
There's no fucking way. Wait. We gotta. No fucking way. He actually did it. Ew. Bro, I'm not even Italian and I'm offended. What the fuck?
Into my house and made me eat Sprite's lasagna before pushing me down the stairs and locking me out of my own house. I wish
What
I
a
could have a
villain.
dream about Matt Rose breaking into my house. I literally just
Why?
woke up from a dream where all I heard was Matt's voice singing, "I'm a building, wearing tracksuit pants, over and over again." I dreamt that I was watching a Matt Rose video where he was reading out odd decals, bumper stickers on cars and trucks. This was one of them. Here, there. The truck was actually more of a plum colour and the text tinier and in Comic Sans, but you get the idea. I actually woke myself up laughing at this particular one, and I think it was supposed to say, "There, there." Just had the weirdest dream where Rose Matt was inside my house and cooking food with my mum. Why did Rose Matt replace my dad?
You just come home from work or school and Matt's just there cooking for you. Oh. Nice to see you, bro. What?
In my dream, just had a rather terrifying dream that Rose Matt had somehow become my cat. Now, what I mean by this is my cat's body, Matt Rose's brain and voice and general mannerisms. It was fucking petrifying. That's the end for Go Out of a Hug Suck DJ. I had another Matt Rose dream. This one was disturbing. It was like a realistic dream about Matt having died in a car crash and his wife putting a video out detailing what had happened. Also, now, literally half of the dreams that I have actually remembered now consist of Matt Rose. He's cursed you. I had a dream where I was just repetitively throwing eggs at you and Shia LaBeouf as you two had a fist fight in a Home Depot parking lot. It felt so real. I had a dream last night where I was trying to fix a sink in an open field and Rose Matt the YouTuber and Sonic were giving me sarcastic and useless tips on what to do. I had a dream that Rose Matt broke my dishwasher and then evaporated. Dreams with Matt in them are always the weirdest, not gonna lie. Genuinely. I had one where Matt was lecturing me on how to properly shoplift, and then he turned into Justin Timberlake. Oh my fucking god!
I don't think you can put the blame on Matt. I think the blame lies with you. I think you're the weirdo. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But if these kind of weird ass dreams keep coming back, maybe you should ask someone for help. Maybe.
But you in my dream last night as well. Yo, took me to this room dedicated complete help to Ain, and there was a wine of the year
what
for
spelling is that?
2022 and 23 on display with little drawers for all the bottles of wine. Brilliant dream, to be honest. I had a dream that predicted 5 months into the future, but it ended like the acid trip scene in Madagascar, and for some reason the sun was Danny DeVito and the moon was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and for some reason Matt Rose was a bag of Doritos. It was freaky as fuck, and this still happens. I keep predicting the future in acid trip-like dreams. Sorry. This is a prediction. Dreamt last night that I collaborated with Rose.
Again, random as fuck. Like a little bit off topic, maybe not completely off topic, but have you guys had dreams in the past where something happened and then sometime in the future it actually did happen, because I had that a bunch of times throughout my life. Like I remember in elementary school dreaming of well, our class basically going on an excursion, and then a couple months later we went on an excursion to exactly that spot that I dreamed about. It was really fucking creepy. And like we just walked there, and I just had this weird deja vu moment. Like I knew I remembered something here, but I couldn't like pinpoint it where it was from. Stuff like that has happened several times throughout my life. But it's like always super random stuff. It's not something good, something productive like the exam answers. It's some random generic stuff, and then like months later it happens, but there's no profit from it at all.
Matt on a podcast. Not a bad idea. Well, no, and that prediction actually came true. I did end up on a podcast with Chrissy just a few weeks ago. What would Fergie...
Wait, how old is this video? Oh, around 1.5 years is the podcast, and this one is from June. Closing in on 2 years now.
The juice tastes like... Be interested to see if any other of Chrissy's dream predictions come true. Dreamt I helped Rose Matt deal with a panther problem at his B&B. Last night I had a dream where I attempted to run an annual parkour free running contest on the rooftops of London, and Rose Matt and Amesy TV were both there for some reason. Matt was exceptionally good at it too. Well, that's no dream prediction. I am exceptionally good at parkour. I had a dream. Well, that's
Do it
no
again.
dream
Do it
prediction.
again.
I am exceptionally good at parkour.
Bro, it's the thump sound plus the oh my god.
Parkour.
One more time.
I had a dream that Matt Rose was standing in a grocery store and handed me a giant churro. He then proceeded to describe to me in exact detail what a churro was, except he called it a Mexican flavour stick. Well, as we were on dream predictions, I thought I'd go out of my way to make Nicholas Wright 3597's dream come true. Hey, can I get some of your Mexican flavour sticks, please? Mexican flavour sticks.
Bro. That's dedication. I wouldn't do that shit. I would be way too fucking embarrassed for that.
They sort of come with the chocolate or the caramel. I think they're called Mexican flavour sticks, I think.
Bro. Look at that side eye. She's like, bro, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. Shut up.
Flavour sticks, I think.
Well, he's never going back there again, I hope.
Building, wearing tracksuit pants. I'm a building, wearing tracksuit pants. I'm a building, wearing tracksuit pants.
Matt, you don't have to adapt every little thing.
I'm a building.
Jesus.
Wearing tracksuit pants. I'm a building, wearing tracksuit pants. I'm a building, wearing tracksuit pants.
Okay, we get it. That was a bit too much dedication, Matt. What the fuck? Wow. That was a typical Matt Rose. Wow. The dedication to even go into the store and ask that question. Or was it? There it was. I could not do that, bro. I would be way too embarrassed to do that. But I mean, that's why he has 1 million subs. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me just put the suggestion back on real quick. There are three, one, two, three. Yeah, it should be three, unless I'm an idiot and can't even count. Should be three additional videos on that suggestion that we can still watch. Um, yeah. If you have other videos you want me to watch, I still have a bunch of suggestions from you guys left. But if you have additional ones that come up that you want me to watch, just let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I hope I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.